crazy.
Good thing they did not see him cut out.
RT. Y'all see what we're doing by the title of the video. I have one of the best center builds in NBA 2k25. I'm not here to waste y'all time. Let's get right into it. Center, obviously the position. Height, 7 foot. The weight, I went 253. And then the wingspan, I went 7'7". Not 7'8". I think 7'7" is better. So that's what I went with. Let's get into the stats. Now, my finishing, close shot 77. I think that's more than enough. I mean, you can go 84 for Silver Paint Prodigy. I didn't. You are 7 foot, so as long as you're going up with good layups, you're gonna make your layups, and most of the time you're gonna dunk the ball. So I think 77 is good. Driving layup, you're a 7 footer. You know, it's not gonna be too many situations that you're gonna be going for a driving layup, or at least I don't. If you don't like that, you can upgrade it, but mine is set up. I don't do driving layups. Driving dunk, 67. 67 is more than enough to get a driving dunk. I haven't bought any driving dunk packages or nothing, and I still get driving dunks, so 67 is enough for me personally. I think that's good. Standing dunk, I know a lot of people like the 90, but like I say, and always in my build videos, this is just a template. You can change what you want, but this is what I went with because I wanted another stat to be higher. So I went 85. You do get dunks. As long as you're going up with good takes, you'll be fine. Post control, I'm not really doing too many post moves, honestly, unless I have like a small guard on me, maybe. So it's at a 65. On to the shooting, mid-range. Mid-ranges are cash on this build, I'm not gonna lie. You do green a lot of mids. It's more than greenable with this 82 mid and 74 three-pointer, or 76 three-pointer. I don't know why it's down right now because I messed with the build, but 82 mid-range, 74 three-pointer, more than enough to green on this game. Free throw is I do play rec, so you do have to like actually time them, because you're not gonna make too many of them. That's one bad thing about the build. The 59 free throw is bad. Just hope you don't get fouled, because if you do, it's green or miss. It's green or miss. So hope you green that. Pass onto the playmaking. Pass accuracy is probably my most favorite thing about this build is the pass accuracy. 93 pass accuracy. Y'all know the shooting is hard in this game, so giving any person around you half dimer, you can even put this on legendary if you want. You can put this on legendary even if you want to. So I think that's one of the best things about this build. Half break starter can also put that on legendary if you want. Just make this build that much better. Catching the rebound, throwing out a fast break if you play rec or pro am. Even on the threes, you're not going to be throwing crazy long passes on the twos court. But I like that about this build. You can go 85 and put the stats elsewhere, but personally, I went with the 93 pass act with the 85 stand, and I think that's a good balance. Ball handle, speed with ball, doesn't matter. You're a footer. This goes up because you put your pass accuracy up. On into the defense. Now, interior D, I think is more important than block this year, honestly. I think last year block was way more important and interior defense wasn't that good, but this year I think interior is way more. As long as you have like decent positioning, regardless of your height, you're gonna get a stop if you have high interior. You do get stops on this build. I wish. Well, nah, I like the 82 interior. I think it's good enough, but high in your interior, people will not score on you in the paint. But 82 is good enough. Guys aren't just gonna be going up on you, so that's fine. Perimeter and steal. Perimeter, you shouldn't be focusing on perimeter really as a footer. You might get switched onto the guard, but you're not gonna be able to do much about that at the end of the day. Steal, that's one thing I think the small builds have on the taller builds, that they get the high steal in perim, but the footers don't unless you sacrifice something, which I think is not worth it. So 54 steel. I don't have it upgraded. I might get a passing lane still every now and then, but if it's obvious, like if someone throws the ball right at your face and you reach, you might get it, but you're not going to be hawking these lanes like 6-7s are. And then with the block, I went with an 84. With your +1 badge or thing or whatever, I did put that on Paint Patroller. Right now I have it on gold, and it is a difference from when I have it on silver. You know, I do get more blocks. So right now I'm rocking it on Paint Patroller until I hit level 40. Then I'm probably gonna put a Rebound Chaser on legendary. Now onto the rebounding. I went with a higher O board this build than my defensive because, well, it's the same. You get the same badges on here and you're 7 foot. So and it's noticeable. I snag a lot of offensive rebounds. It can be plays I get 3 to 4 offensive rebounds in a wreck. You know, passing it back out to guys with half dimer. You know, they're bound to hit a shot. So, but you can switch that up. It won't be much of a crazy difference. You know, you are 7 foot, so you're going to be getting boards regardless with these badges. But I did go higher O board, and you can put the badge upgrader thing on Rebound Chaser for legendary. You don't even have to get cap breakers. But that's what I went with that. Then on to the speed. 68 speed is really good for a footer, I think. If you hit starter 3 or something and you want to put that on speed, that's an option. You know, that might not be the best option, but it is an option. But as long as you you know, you're not pressing or anything, the speed is not really like a crazy liability on this game. So yeah, 68 speed is fine. Agility, same thing with perimeter. You're not going to be guarding too many people on the outside, so I mean, it's really no point of having that. It's just more a stick skill if you get switched on to the guard. So that's at 48. Agility, strength, 91 strength. I went 91 strength, not half brick wall. That's something you can cap break if you want it, if you want the half brick wall, or you can change this build. I went with the 91 strength. I set Miyagi's. If I end up setting the screen, I do set good screen, so I think gold is just fine. And then vertical 80. I went 80 vert for the standing contact dunks. That's linked to the it's linked to the standing dunk. So, and you get rise up, things of that nature with the 80 standing dunk. And that's the build, man. If y'all enjoyed this video, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate the support on the last video, and I'm out, man. Bye.